Good morning from Portugal. So I've been telling you guys that I would tell you why I'm here, and it is time for that. So we will just wait a little second for people to log on here. It is it's about just noon here. I woke up around 2 hours ago, still a little adjusting to the time zone change. I didn't get to bed until like 3 in the morning, just because I wasn't ready to go to bed yet, obviously because of the time zone shift. I walked probably 7 or 8 miles yesterday, went and saw the sights, the cathedrals, the museums, the overlooks. There's this really beautiful staircase. I didn't go live much because honestly the reception just wasn't that great. Honestly. So good morning. So why am I in Portugal? It's kind of a backstory, a little bit. It's kind of an interesting story, but essentially the long story short is one of my friends is playing professional soccer. And in fact, he is the oldest rookie to ever play professional soccer ever. He is 45 years old, never played professional soccer, played in college a little bit, and now he is playing for the Vila Verde team here in Portugal. So why is he doing that? It's a bucket list item, something he wanted to do. He's a part investor in the team, and he's good enough that they're going to give him a shot. So his name's Courtney. His brother's married to Paris Hilton. I believe Paris is coming. I know his brother's coming. There's a whole bunch of people coming from LA. He's being interviewed by CNN here in a few hours because it's kind of a unique story. But essentially, it's a motivational story about how you can do anything in life you want if you just put your mind to it, and most importantly, have the resources. So he's been talking about wanting to do this pretty much the entire time I've known him, which is going on 5.5 years. This man has been a good friend to me. He's always been there for me. When I separated and I left my house, I stayed at his house. He and I lived together for like 3 months. When everyone was saying that my family was homeless on the street, they were living in a beachfront apartment, and I was living at this man's house. So that's what I'm doing here. He knew I needed a vacation, and he wanted medical treatment. So here I am. Although really what we're doing is just prep work, a lot of rehab. So that's why I'm here. I'm here supporting a friend, and a friend supporting me. So I have a all-inclusive paid getaway to Portugal, a country I've never been to, which I picked obviously the perfect time to come to Portugal because it is raining. Let me tighten up my tripod here. Let me show you what it's inside here. As you can see, it's a little bit of a rainy day. That's why I went out yesterday, is because yesterday was my only day here without this fine UK weather we got going on. It's awesome. I mean, it's good for me, as many of you guys have been following me for many years. If for the OG followers, I'm a man that travels a lot. I travel when I learn, and I travel to learn different cultures, and most importantly, get better at my craft. So for me, I work really hard. I work a lot, and I work really hard. So one of the ways I would break that up is I would travel and learn something. So I was constantly in a perpetual stage of motion and developing myself. So I've been able to do that the last couple of years because of some debauchery, some lies, having to defend myself, and likely that won't be over for another year. But it's good to get out. It's good to get out of LA. It's good to change up the scenery, learn a different culture, and explore. It's a decent day in the UK. Well, not here in Portugal. So I'm in a small town outside of Braga. Those of you guys that know the UK. I'm basically out in the country right now. It reminds me a lot of the Oregon countryside outside of Portland, I would say. It's very green, it's very beautiful. But I'm enjoying myself. I go to sleep when I want, I wake up when I want. And Braga is cool, man. This is the religious center of Portugal. This is part of ancient Rome. The history here is just intense. That's something you just don't get in California. California, if you have a building that's 100 years old, that's old. Here, man, there's so many buildings you can tell are 1,000 years old, and it's just so cool. How is the food? Food is good so far. I haven't eaten. We've been eating food here at the house. I have about 4 o'clock. He's at practice right now with the coach. He's got a coach from London, so another UKer, so he knows his way around. So while they're out, I just just hang out. BS. Like, nobody is self-made. And if you don't give credit where credit's due, yes, I have a large social media following, partially related to my kids, my brain, and my ex. I have no problem with giving credit where credit's due, but to say that anything else is just really immature. It's just really small thinking, and it's tribalism, really. I owe nobody an explanation, but I've been keeping to myself in this army of, unfortunately, toxic women. Have done everything they can to try to destroy my credibility as a human. I mean, the lies out there are insane. No human being should have to deal with so much propaganda about them by people on the internet. They're not even legitimate news sources. They're just people that sit on their computer and be like, what can I say today that will drive views? Because I don't have a brand and I don't have rational, independent thought. So let me make up lies about people that do to try to make money. Oh, I'm living life. I'm living life, man. I'm enjoying myself. But one of the people that has motivated me to start actually speaking is Tyrese, the actor and the singer, because he's very vocal, and it looks like he's going through the same stuff. And the system is against men right now. It truly is. The pendulum has swung too far. And if you're a man going through divorce, and especially in California, the system is against you. There's just no way. It's just no. It's like civil rights no longer are a thing. You're a man, you're guilty until proven innocent. And even when you prove you're innocent, people on the internet will still cast those stories and spread them for women supporting women, right? This face speaks how dark I am on the inside. It's amazing how you guys can. I'm very interested in the psychology. Do you guys know what cognitive dissonance is? Cognitive dissonance is when you have your mind made up about a certain subject so much that you will not consider alternative ideas even in the face of evidence. If you have a belief and you see evidence to prove that your belief is not true, you discard that evidence so that you can hold on to your belief. Many of you are experiencing cognitive dissonance on here. They come on here and spew your hate. So it's cognitive dissonance is one of the things that will hold you back in life the most, because it'll stop you from being a critical thinker. In order to be a critical thinker, you have to be able to look at facts, all the facts in front of you, and not make a decision without considering all options. If you can't consider all options, you are experiencing cognitive dissonance and you are putting a severe limitation on your life. I'm a sick man. Interesting. Anyways, I'm not going to let these toxic people drag me down. I'm having a great time. I'm really enjoying myself. I'm going to get in the hot tub. I think it stopped raining. Let's go check out what's going on. I think I'm going to go for a little swim. A little pool action here. That's a heated pool. It's finally not raining. So I think it's time to get in the pool. Yeah. Go for a little swim, a little hot tub. Only thing we're missing is a cold plunge. I got to drive a new car last night, brand new Mercedes. Man, I think I might have to get one of those. These things drive amazing. How can you guys be so angry when it's so beautiful outside? Yep. Beautiful day outside. I need to figure out what's for lunch before I go swim. You know what's amazing here, actually, is, man, the food quality here is so much better. Yesterday for lunch, I had some frozen lasagna from the grocery store, and it was delicious. And it didn't taste like frozen lasagna. It was like restaurant quality lasagna. It was way better than anything I would have gotten in the States. It's crazy. Like, food quality here is just way better. Oh yeah, this is a big change from LA. So I'm gonna be here until the 6th. I might have to the game got postponed because of the rain or something. So I might have to postpone my flight a day.